Hello. If you're over 40, busy, and your body just doesn't respond like it used to, you're going to want to watch this. In this video, I'm sharing the exact system I use with high performing clients to help them lose 10 to 30 pounds, rebuild lean muscle, and take back control of their body and health without having to track calories or spend hours in the gym. It's the same system I've used with CEOs, lawyers, consultants, and busy professionals who have tried everything fasting, calorie counting, cardio, and just felt like nothing stuck. So, in the next few minutes, I'll show you why your metabolism isn't broken, but it is out of sync, why most fat loss plans actually make things worse after 40, and the 5-part framework I use to help clients lose fat and feel like themselves again with just 90 minutes of training per week. So, if you've been stuck in the do more and eat less mode and still aren't seeing results, this might be the shift you're looking for. So, let's get into it. So, you're here because you've been told to eat less and move more. But if you're over 40, that advice is wrecking your metabolism because it's sending the wrong signals to your body. You're here because your body isn't keeping up with the life you've built. You're successful, you're driven, you're in control in almost every area. But lately, something shifted. You wake up tired, the scale keeps creeping up, slowly but steadily. You look in the mirror and barely recognize the person staring back. And it's not because you're slacking. You've been putting the work in. Maybe you've tried cutting carbs, training more, skipping breakfast, fasting, or punishing yourself with cardio and strict meal plans, but the fat's still hanging on, especially around the belly and chest area, and your energy is still crashing every afternoon. The frustrating truth is it's impacting your focus, your presence, and even your confidence when you should be at your peak. And worst of all, a part of you is starting to wonder, is this just how it is now? But that's not the real problem. The real problem isn't your commitment or your effort, it's the signals your body is receiving. So, in this short video, I'm going to show you why that's happening and how you can reset your body so fat loss becomes effortless again, and show you how this is something that can be put on autopilot. I'm Ashley Richmond, a national level athlete, health and performance coach, and the creator of the Lean Lifestyle System inside the High Performance Human program. I've helped hundreds of busy professionals over 40 reset their metabolism, lose 10 to 30 pounds, and finally feel like themselves again without tracking calories, without spending hours in the gym, and without wrecking their hormones with more stress. The advice you've been given to restrict calories, add cardio, and train 5+ times per week was built for people with low stress, flexible schedules, the ability to recover quickly, and a hormone profile that you no longer have, i.e., someone in their 20s or 30s. In your 20s, your body could get away with that. You had hormonal resilience and fewer responsibilities, but unfortunately, after 40, everything changes. Stress is higher, you're carrying huge responsibilities at work, recovery is slower and made more challenging from things like red eye flights, client dinners that run late, and meetings across multiple time zones. Sleep is lighter and more fragmented, meaning you wake up at night, your mind racing about tomorrow's meetings or next quarter's projections. Testosterone starts to decline, resulting in a noticeable drop in your strength and muscle mass, a persistent drain on your energy, and even a dip in that competitive drive that got you this far. And your nervous system is already overloaded from the moment your alarm blares, you're hit with urgent emails, critical decisions, and high stakes calls. So, when you try to apply that old generic eat less and move more advice, you're not helping your body. You're actually sending it even more stress signals that makes it think it's already in a constant state of emergency and always starving or continuously under threat. And that's why the fat won't budge, and why the more you try to fix it, the worse it actually gets. Because your metabolism isn't just about diet and exercise, it's a complex system involving your hormones, your nervous system, circadian rhythm, and even your stress response. If that system's off, no amount of willpower or extra effort is going to fix that problem. You need to stop focusing on calories and start focusing on the signals you're sending your metabolism. Because two people can eat the same meal, and one will store it as fat, and the other will burn it off or use it to build muscle. And the difference is the context your metabolism is operating in. So I built the Lean Lifestyle System to help people like you shift out of fat storing survival mode and into fat burning mode by sending the right signals. It's all about giving your body the right instructions. I understand exactly what you're facing because not too long ago, I was caught in that same high achiever trap. My entire life, I've been a driven, results obsessed high performer, and my mindset was always more is more. But that obsession took me to national level hockey, which is great, but it also nearly broke me as well. So back in 2017, after pushing endlessly, which looked like 6 days in the gym every week at least, tons of hockey training, strict keto for over 2 years straight, my body crashed. I also didn't even have the results to show for these efforts. My physique was fine, but not great. I struggled to put on muscle and I really struggled with energy levels. Then chronic fatigue hit. I couldn't train, I couldn't play hockey, I could barely function for about 6 months. My body was sending me the ultimate stress signal, and I'd ignored every warning. But fortunately, that low point was the breakthrough. It forced me to rethink everything and made me realize I just couldn't keep doing what I was doing. I realized my more is more approach was preventing my results, forcing my body into that survival mode, and I discovered the truth that less is actually more. I learned to work with my body's signals, not against them, to prioritize strategic recovery in true balance. And the transformation was honestly astonishing. I became leaner and stronger than ever, training 3 times a week, 30 minutes each session, and my performance massively improved as well. By changing the system, by sending the right signals, everything changed. I had more energy, more presence for my family, and my health routines fueled my life instead of draining it. So, this journey, uncovering how to achieve peak performance while creating true balance, is what led me to create the Lean Lifestyle System, which is a system that gets you lean and is in itself lean on purpose. My mission is to show high achievers like you how to build a lean, athletic body, amplifying your performance at work, and showing up fully for your family, all by working smarter and not just harder, and by sending your body the right signals. So, here's how it works. Pillar one, the lean eating framework. So, most of my clients have cleaned up their diet, but they're still not seeing results. And here's why: nutrition isn't just about what you eat, it's about what your body does with what you eat, which depends entirely on the signals it's receiving. You might be eating more protein, eating fewer takeouts, drinking less alcohol, and still not losing weight. Why? Because your metabolism is stuck in fat storage mode, because the signals you've been sending it have told it to store fat. The lean eating framework fixes that by retraining your body to understand your true energy needs and metabolic context. So it's about installing the 8 core nutrition pillars that immediately start sending your body the right messages. Specifically, we'll focus on establishing your personal protein baseline, ensuring your body has the right building blocks, using a meal matrix so your meals are plug and play even with crazy schedules, and aligning your eating with your circadian rhythm, using science to accelerate fat burning and not fight against it. And the best part is all of that happens without tracking calories, without following rigid meal plans, and without cutting out food groups as well. So let me tell you about David. David is a client of mine who is a busy CEO. He's always on flights, he's always in meetings, and like many of you, he was doing everything right by conventional standards. He was intermittent fasting, he was skipping breakfast to save calories, he was running 4 or 5 times a week, and consciously choosing to eat clean foods. But despite all that effort, his belly fat wouldn't budge. He felt constantly fatigued, and the scale kept creeping up. He was sending his body every signal that it was stressed and starved. So we installed the lean eating framework, and this helped him re-signal his metabolism by customizing his protein intake, specifically tailored to his lean mass and activity, which immediately helped manage hunger and accelerate fat loss. We built a simple meal matrix for him so that even on the road, he knew exactly what to eat to optimize his energy and fat burning signals without having to stress about it. And we aligned his eating windows with his natural circadian rhythm, meaning he started eating breakfast regularly within a specific time frame, allowing his body to reset its fat burning hormones first thing in the morning. So the result was David completely stopped fasting. He ate more consistently, and by simply sending the right signals, his weight started dropping off effortlessly. His energy returned, his hunger disappeared, and the stubborn belly fat finally started disappearing. And what we found was he didn't need more restriction. He didn't need to try harder. He just needed a better system. Pillar two is our lean body training blueprint. So you've been told that you need to go to the gym, 5, 6, even 7 days a week to see results. But that's simply not true for your body at your stage of life. In fact, that high intensity, constant training can often do more harm than good. You don't need more grinding. You need to send the right adaptation signal so your body knows to retain muscle mass and burn fat without adding more stress to an already overloaded system. The lean body training blueprint is all about precision and impact. So we want to do 3 efficient, high ROI strength sessions per week, which is the minimum dose for maximum results. Metabolic movement targets, so weaving impactful activity into your daily life, not just adding it on, because that's usually not going to fit with your busy schedule. And precision training tweaks for hormonal optimization as well. So ensuring your workouts support your internal chemistry instead of fighting against it. And this entire approach is based on the minimum effective dose, where we're avoiding excess stress and exhaustion that would otherwise send the wrong signals to your metabolism and tell it to hold on to fat and break down muscle instead. So I've just got a few just client results here. I think this one is quite cool. This is John, who we weren't working on running specifically at all. That was not one of his goals. And to be honest, I don't get my clients to run, but simply by installing these pillars, he was able to become more athletic and found that subsequently he was able to run more and with so much more ease than he had for a long time. Now, let me tell you about George. George is a 55-year-old public figure and a father of 6 with an unbelievably demanding schedule. Before working with me, he felt like he had to be out running multiple times each week, despite the knee pain, pushing himself to exhaustion, and thinking more was always better. He'd often miss workouts entirely because of travel or urgent work commitments, and despite his effort, he felt constantly drained, his physique was stagnating, and he was sending constant stress signals to his body, making it resist any changes. With the lean body training blueprint, we changed his approach. We switched him to just 2 targeted, highly efficient strength sessions per week, which was less than half the time he was spending before. We focused on getting maximum hormonal and metabolic signaling from those sessions rather than just chasing fatigue. And the immediate impact was that he stopped getting injured. He felt energized after his workouts and not depleted. And despite traveling internationally 2 to 3 times every week, he has not missed a single workout in the 2.5 years we've worked together. So the visible transformation has been incredible. George gets compliments from his wife and colleagues, and he's even keeping up with his kids on bike rides and hikes, which I know is really important for him. So this isn't about training less, it's about training smarter and sending your body exactly the right signals for growth and fat loss. Now, Pillar 3, the recovery code. You can't out-train stress. And if you're a high performer, you know your job puts you in fight or flight 24/7. That constant pressure, those tight deadlines, the relentless decision making, your body registers it all as a threat. And if this continuous stream of stress signals to your body one thing, hold on to every ounce of fat. It actively impacts your metabolism. So the recovery code is about systematically resetting your nervous system. We do this through simple, powerful sleep rituals to ensure deep restorative stress, even if you can't get a full 8 hours of sleep, because I know your schedule is busy and asking you to just sleep more is probably not going to work. Strategic nervous system downshifting techniques you can use whenever you need to reset your stress response, and precision mineral support to calm your system at a cellular level. So this isn't just about feeling rested. This is where fat loss actually happens, when your body feels safe enough to let go of it, when it stops sending those frantic survival signals and starts trusting that it's safe to burn fat. Think about it. When your nervous system is balanced and you're truly recovered, what does that do for your performance in the boardroom, for your ability to think clearly under pressure, for your sustained focus during back-to-back meetings? It means you show up sharp, decisive, and fully present. Your brain works better, your creativity flows, and your leadership impact skyrockets. So recovery isn't just a luxury, it's a competitive advantage for you. Pillar 4, the daily rhythm protocol. Your metabolism runs on a precise clock, your circadian rhythm. And for most high performers, constantly battling jet lag, working late nights, or grabbing high sugar snacks just to push through, you're well out of sync. This means you're fighting an uphill battle with both your fat loss, your energy levels, and ultimately your peak cognitive function. We use circadian rhythm alignment to resynchronize your body's natural rhythms, ensuring it works for you and not against you. This is about establishing a simple, powerful rhythm. That means waking up naturally energized and clear headed, ready to dominate the day, maintaining consistent peak performance throughout the day without that dreaded 2 p.m. crash, effortlessly optimizing your sleep quality so you wake up feeling recovered and recharged, turning your body into a more efficient fat burning machine by naturally aligning with its optimal fuel times. So, this is about getting your body back onto its natural schedule and sending the consistent calming signals it needs to optimize energy and fat burning, giving you an unfair advantage in the business world. Now, pillar five is the precision supplement stack. High performers have high demands, and the truth is, the pace you operate at with the jet lag, the constant mental output, your body does need more. And frankly, modern food just doesn't fully meet those accelerated requirements. So we don't guess with supplements. We use targeted science-backed support to fill nutritional gaps specific to the unique stressors of your high performance life, especially for sleep, stress resilience, and gut health, systematically accelerate fat loss by providing metabolic support, and supercharge every other pillar of the lean lifestyle system to boost their effectiveness as well. So I'm going to take out all the guesswork, and this isn't just about a handful of unnecessary pills. You get a precise, tailored stack designed to support your entire system and powerfully reinforce the healthy signals we're sending, giving your body the raw materials it needs to operate at its absolute peak, day in and day out. So there we go, the 5 interconnected pillars of the lean lifestyle system. Think of them as 5 precisely engineered cogs in a powerful machine. When these systems work together, they don't just add up, they multiply, creating effortless fat loss, boundless energy, and peak performance. And the beauty of this integrated approach is the inherent resilience it provides. So even if one or two cogs are temporarily less than perfect due to your life's demands, which is very common, the others are going to sustain momentum, ensuring your progress continues on autopilot. So, this isn't a diet, this isn't a workout plan, it's a complete operating system upgrade and one that actually fits your reality. Whether you're traveling, working 60 hours a week, or managing a busy household, or maybe all three of those, this system runs in the background. You don't need to overhaul your life, you just need to stop sending the wrong signals and instead send the signals that your body needs to shed fat instead of store it. And when you do that, everything changes. Your confidence returns, fat loss becomes automatic, energy becomes consistent, and you gain an unfair advantage in life and business. Now, at this point, there's only one thing left that can stop you: closing this video and staying stuck in that exact same frustrating loop. More fatigue, more effort with little to show for it, and another year of trying to figure it out on your own. Or you can do what the smartest, busiest leaders I work with do and install a proven system that does the heavy lifting for you. Imagine this: you wake up before your alarm, clear headed, well rested, no snooze needed. You pull on your shirt and it fits across your chest and arms, not your belly. You check the mirror and actually feel proud, lean, and athletic. Your energy's up, not just in the gym, but in back to back meetings with your kids and with your spouse as well. You're no longer overthinking food or second guessing workouts. You have a system, it's running in the background, and it's working. No more wondering, what happened to me? You're in control again of your health, your energy, and your body. If you're ready to stop guessing and start knowing exactly how to give your metabolism the precise signals it needs to shed stubborn weight, reignite your energy, and regain the physique that matches your ambition, if you're ready to put fat loss on autopilot and install a personalized roadmap designed for your demanding life, your travel, your workload, your high performance demands, then I invite you to take the next step. I only open a few spots each month. This isn't a program for everyone. It's for high achieving individuals who want bespoke support and maximum results with minimum wasted time. So, if this sounds like it'd be helpful for you, send me a message on LinkedIn or Twitter, or send me an email at ashley@ashleyrich.net with the word ready. This is simply your signal to me that you're ready for clarity on what's next. I'll personally send you all the details on how High Performance Human works, how we can install the lean lifestyle system in your life, and how you can finally take back control of your health, energy, and physique. This journey starts with a decision, and this decision could be the turning point you've been waiting for. So don't let another day pass feeling like you're slowly becoming the person you never wanted to be. You've seen the struggle, you've felt the frustration, you've tried the wrong solutions, but now you know the truth. Your body isn't broken, you've just been running the wrong operating system. Thank you for taking the time to watch this breakdown. I'm so excited to be your guide and biggest supporter through this journey, and I hope to hear from you soon.